And finally, as we do all we can to fight this pandemic, we should make sure that we don't lose the most important part of our birthright as Americans. And we know what that is. It's the right to think and say what we believe is true. Freedom of conscience may be undervalued right now, but it underpins everything we have. It is the foundation of a free and a decent society. It's under attack by politicians, but most dangerously, it's under attack by multinational tech monopolies. At this very moment, Twitter has decided to control what you're allowed to know about the coronavirus. Other tech companies have done the same. Twitter's deleting what it calls, quote, misinformation about the pandemic. Some of it is, some of it isn't. The actual data is a moving target. There aren't many certain facts about coronavirus. So censoring people who say unusual things probably isn't going to get you to a solution, but they're doing it anyway. And yet at the same time, Twitter leaves Chinese state propaganda untouched. Every day, if you're following, you'll notice the Chinese government spokesman claims that coronavirus actually originated here in the U.S. That's totally untrue. But none of these lies have been taken down by Twitter. Keep in mind, Twitter is banned in China, but they're still doing China's bidding. What does that tell you? It's not a small thing. It's a trend, a collusion between big multinationals and authoritarian governments to make you obey. That's not paranoid talk. It's real, and you should worry about it.
Why do you believe that a liquor store, which you exempt, and home improvement stores that you exempt are more important than a place where somebody can acquire tools to protect themselves?
Listen, we made the call on essential versus non-essential. The Attorney General is welcome to weigh in on that, as well as the Colonel. I'm comfortable where we landed.
You know what they say when someone folds their arms when they're I'm glad he's comfortable. Democrat Governor Phil Murphy issued an executive order yesterday forcing gun stores to close down. Now, your right to bear arms is under attack when a lot of people are worried about their own security during this healthcare crisis. Joining me now is Joe Hawk, a New Jersey gun dealer. Joe, what does that mean? First, just let's break it down just individually. What does it mean for your business? Can't be good.
Well, thanks for having me, Laura. So right now, all the gun shops in New Jersey are shut down because they cut down the NICS system. The NICS system basically allows these people to take their guns that have already bought them. So now nobody could take their guns. There's probably thousands in a queue that pay for their guns, and New Jersey just won't allow the queue to go through.
And you are seeing, obviously, like so many gun store owners across the country, a huge uptick in your customer base, people wanting ammo, different models of guns, shotguns, semis, and so forth. Tell us about that, because that's been wild. Even ordering guns online, regular places where people go and buy ammunition, I read, they're all out.
Yes. So usually after a terrible tragedy, this business goes crazy, and nobody wants that type of business. However, during this coronavirus outbreak, if you will, the business has been so incredible that they've pretty much bought everything in the shop. Ammo, all the guns. We can't even get guns online delivered from our own distributors. People are calling. They want their guns from the queue. I've never seen it like this, ever. And nobody wants business like this.
What are they worried about, Joe? Joe, what are people afraid of? Are they afraid of social unrest? Are they afraid of not being able to get food and someone coming for their? I mean, what are people most concerned about?
People, they think the worst. They think that there could be a social breakdown, and first thing they want to protect their family. And who knows? I mean, people, they're bugging out, literally. I've never seen it like this.
So is this the high point that you've ever seen in your entire gun store owning life for gun purchase, interest, and demand?
Laura, it's been like a raving mob. They just come in, they say, just give me that gun. I want that gun. You know, the people that have that right approvals. It was almost like a locust swarm. They just come in and say, I want this gun, I want that. They don't even ask the price. I've never seen it like this. This is like the end of the world to these people, and they believe it. They actually think that this is something that's going to break down social unrest. People are going to be rioting. They have no direction. They just feel very insecure, and the first thing they want to do is protect their family. And
it probably didn't make them feel better that the gun stores were going to be deemed non-essential businesses, where other businesses, pot stores and liquor stores, are essential businesses. Joe, thanks for that update, and we hope you get to open up soon and people aren't panic buying. Joe, you take care of yourself. We'll check back with you. And while New Jersey is closing gun stores, as I said, they're allowing weed shops to stay open and offer even curbside pickup, takeout. Other states like California and Oregon are treating pot dispensaries as essential businesses, meaning they can operate during the coronavirus